When we left off on Candlepin for Kids, it was all smiles, and that would continue as we went into our 8th box in our team semifinals. You see Olivia Boomhauer there over on lane 5, burying the head pin, just missing the strike. Ashley LaPlante's over on lane 3, and she's nearly getting a hammer of her own, but the box goes to Olivia, picking up the spare on 5. You'll see some good bids by our other girls, including Jenna Steves over on lane 2. But it's Olivia who's getting high fives from her team, Team Boom Shakalaka, who was looking to clinch their spot in our team finals. Our youngest boys struggled, so we're going to go straight to the middle girls. You'll see Erica LaMagdalene burying it on 5, Amanda Banks continuing to bury it on 4, but the box goes to Kelsey Stewart. She's going to get them all to fall. You'll see her approach right there. Ball's right in the Brooklyn pocket, and there goes the 10-pin for the strike. Kelsey getting high fives from her team, and she's putting a game together, sitting at 93 and 2 balls through 8. Next up were the rest of our girls. Erica's going to clean up the spare on 5, and she's sitting pretty too at a 96 and a ball through 8. And then Amanda Banks, right when you think there's a shot she can't make, she makes it. She's at 111 and a ball through 8, and it is all high fives for her team. Next up were our middle boys. You'll see Kevin Rooney going through the middle on 3, and then Anthony Delmonico can't get them all to fall on 4. Also a good bid over on 2. So we go to our oldest girls, and boom! Laser show for Kelsey Easterbrooks. She drops all 10 to fall, and she's trying to get her team pumped up to make a late run here. She's at 72 and 2 balls after 8. And then Caitlin Parsons, she's got the spare as well over on 4. She's sitting at 88 and a ball through 8. So now as our oldest boys, J-Bomb goes through the head pin, so does Norcross, hitting it and getting nothing to show for it. Gives the spare a good bid, but no such luck, and we are back to our youngest girls. There's Ashley LaPlante again, finding the head pin, finding the pocket, leaving herself a spare leave. Next was Caitlin Brunel, all over the head pin, leaving a tough spare leave of her own. Ashley's going to give it a run, and she's got it. Ashley's hands are up. She is pumped. She is at 70 and a ball through 9, and she is getting high fives all over the place from her team, from her coaches, and she is having a good time on the lanes. Next up, our youngest boys, and head pins all over the place. Jagger on 5, Jacob on 3, Hunter on 4. None of them getting the strike, but plenty of spare leaves. Jagger converts. Jacob nearly pulls it off, but no such luck, and Hunter just squeaks left as well. Tough box for the boys. Hunter is going to clean up the 10 right there. And Hunter, he's at 86 through 9 and giving his team some high fives. Now back to the middle girls. Erica LaMagdalene's back on the head pin, but no luck. Same with Mackenzie Easterbrooks. Can't get the 7 to fall to free up the spare leave. Amanda Banks, on the other hand, she doesn't need a second ball. She's dropping another hammer. Mackenzie's going to give the spare a good bid, but no luck. Meanwhile, on 2, Kelsey Stewart looking to pull off the magic. And just some tough leaves all around for the girls. Now back to the boys. Stash Provost off the head pin, but getting some decent leaves. Anthony Delmonico's on 4, filling his spare, and he's going to drop 7 and give himself a chance at another one. Dakota Pelletier, he's going to hit the head pin, but get no luck on 2. Meanwhile, on 5, Stasha's going to miss the head pin, but clear out the spare anyway, and he's got a sheepish smile as he gets high fives all around. He's at 91 and a ball through 9. So our oldest girl stepped up to the lane, looking to set the table for a big last box. We saw some good first balls. Ariana burying the head pin on 5. Kelsey Easterbrooks putting it right in there. Same with Caitlin Parsons. She would drop 8, but unfortunately, none were able to make anything from it. So back to the oldest boys. They'd have a tough box too. Unfortunately, some of them flying right at the head pin, some flying left. And so the stage is set. Jagger, Erica, Stash, and J-Bomb all nearly over 100 through 9. Meanwhile, the Gunslingers, they're running on Amanda Banks' 131 and 2 balls through 9. The Bulldogs, they've got Mackenzie, Kelsey, and Kevin all on pace for 100. And then there's the Bomb Squad, led by Kelsey Stewart and her 110 through 9. So for the last box, here's our youngest girls. And we're going to show you the last boxes in their entirety. You see Ashley slipping into the right gutter there, but I'm sure she'll rebound. Caitlin just going off, same as Jenna Steves over on 2. Olivia on 5 is going to give the spare a good run, but the wood will not catch the back pin. Meanwhile, Ashley LaPlante rebounding, dropping 7 on her second ball. And a pair of good bids, especially Jenna Steves over on 2, nearly converting the spare. But she's going to have to settle. Meanwhile, Olivia on 5 finishes with a 9. She'll finish with 87 for the string. Ashley LaPlante an 8 on 3. That's going to give her a 78 game. Kate Brunel finishes at 94 and Jenna Steves at 85. And next up were the youngest boys. They would take it as our youngest girl stepped off. Our youngest boys looking to finish big. Jagger's working on a spare. And he's at 99 and the ball through 9. He's going to get 6 on that, putting him at 105 with a box to go. The rest of our boys waiting for the pins to set up. And there goes Jacob Robichaux. That one's going to slip left for him. Just a tough day for him so far. He's at 68 through 9. Hunter burying the head pin, but get nothing to show for it. Meanwhile, Jagger on 5 runs down another mark. Jacob giving it a good bid on 3, but no such luck. Meanwhile, over on 2, Jared Daly just goes right of the mark. Our boys are going to finish up the box here. There's Jacob getting the 9. He would finish with a 77 game. Hunter's going to get 8. He'll finish at 94. There goes Jagger, filling the spare with 6. He finishes at a huge 122 game, and Jared Daly was at 89. Here come our middle girls. Amanda Banks, the star of the show, is going to put 8 on her spare fill. She's at 139 through 9 with a spare that you know is going to be tough with all the pressure on her. Erica LaMagdalen's going to pick up the mark on 5. Mackenzie throws a comeback ball on 3, and Amanda just slips left of the spare. A good bid by her, but she's going to finish with a big game anyway. You'll see Mackenzie slipping past the 10 there. She finishes with a very respectable 102 game. Amanda Banks cleans up the 10. She'll finish at 149. And it's high fives all around for Amanda Banks. A huge game for her, and putting the team on her back to take them to the finals. Over on 5, Erica LaMagdalen's going to fill her spare with 5. She'll finish at 124. And lastly, Kelsey Stewart finishes with a great 119 game. Let's catch you up with our middle boys now. Stosh dropping 9 on 5. Delmonico 8 on 4. They've got some spare leaves. Stosh is going to clean it up. Kevin Rooney's going to give the spare a good bid on 3. And Anthony Delmonico's just going to slip left there. Not able to convert the mark. Dakota Pelletier going for the half Worcester on 2. He gives it a good try. Can't get that 5 to slip into the 6. So our boys would be trying to clean him up while Stosh would get set to fill his mark on 5. Anthony Delmonico picks up the 10. He finishes with a very good 113 game. Kevin Rooney finishes at 98, and Dakota at 98 as well. Stosh would punch out 2 on the fill, giving Anthony bragging rights. He'd finish at 113, Stosh at 112. Now we go to our oldest girls. Some of the first balls just off the head pin, except for Elisa Southall on 2. She was looking to salvage a big game here, looking to get into the triple-digit marks, but a tough spare leave there. Our girls giving the spare leave some good runs. Caitlin Parsons looking to slip out the back row there, but no such luck. And they would go into their final balls of the semifinals. Over on 5, Ariana Beaupre finishes at 90. Kelsey Easterbrook, she finishes at 99. Caitlin Parsons, an awesome 112 game. And Elisa Southall finishes at 98. She's going to get some high fives from her team. We then go to our oldest boys. Jonathan Boudreau's got them falling all over the place. Nick Norcross just off the head pin. Corey Gendro just off. Same with Keith, but he nearly steals it as our camera zooms in to catch J-Bomb getting no luck over on 5. And speaking of no luck, Nick Norcross can't pick it up on 3. He'd finish with a tough 88 game. Meanwhile, Keith Beaupre over on 2 picked up the spare. He'd fill it with 6 for a 106 finish. J-Bomb on 5 would finish at 136. And Corey Gendro would wrap things up at a 97. So to finish, Team Boom Shakalaka finishes at 671. The Gunslingers finish at 659. In second, they both would move on. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs would toss a respectable 542. And the Bomb Squad would finish at just under 100 average at 595. That'd wrap up a very successful Candlepin for Kids Team Semifinals event. If you liked what you saw, you can check out the unabridged, uncommentated version on the links under the info for this page. Unfortunately, we had to send the Bulldogs and the Bomb Squad home. You see them collecting their parting prizes there. Meanwhile, the Gunslingers and Team Boom Shakalaka would advance to the finals. Steve and Shu will take you through that. But for now, from Candlepin for Kids, I'm Robbie Taylor. Thanks for watching, everybody.